We are at India Energy Week 2025, and we have with us Mr. Chanpreet Sahni, Vice President, India, Hexagon, Asset Lifecycle Intelligence. So, sir, my first question would be, how do you see the trends of digitalization in Indian chemical and petrochemical sectors?
Very appropriate question. I think the chemical and the petrochemical segment in India is really thriving, and the investments in this arena have been continuously being on the positive side. Even yesterday in the opening ceremony at the India Energy Week, we were told that this is a booming industry as well. Digitalization is something which has been really accelerated due to the economic and the productive challenges of the world. Right now what we are seeing is that people are looking at using their data and leveraging their data more with what they've had and what they're creating new. What has happened is that in the current trends, digitalization of existing fields, digitalization of existing assets, and creating new data through newer assets is the latest trend. And we are working with the large petchem and chemical industries in India and across the globe to make them leverage this data and create much more efficient and productive assets.
So if you see, with the digitalization comes cost as well, and the pace of change of the digitalization is quite fast. Most of the companies in the chemical and petrochemical sectors are SMEs. So what sort of tool that you are offering to small and medium scale companies, and how are you supporting them?
So digitalization is a tool currently which is helping people get their return on investment much faster, doing more with less. These tools are empowering the SMEs of India today to make their assets and to plan their assets in a much stronger and better way. Tools such as enterprise asset management, tools such as electronic logbook, tools such as design solutions of Hexagon are allowing the chemical and petchem, both operators and the EPCs, to take decisions faster, more informed, and enhance in productivity increase and lower health and safety challenges.
And what is the pace of the adoption of digitalization?
Pace of adoption is exponential. If we consider between the pre-COVID eras and the post-COVID eras, it has just been a catalyst that has allowed this technology adoption to increase the speed, and we are seeing more and more operators demanding for newer technologies, trying to understand what these technologies are, and also build into their systems that these digital assets are the assets for future.
And what new products you have launched recently or planning to launch in the coming months, and how it is going to benefit
So our solutions from the pre-feed all the way to operation maintenance are catering to each and every life cycle stage of an asset. Our smart digital reality concept is allowing people to have a single pane of glass wherein they can take decisions without knowing where this data is coming from or how the data is being generated. Solutions such as including AI and ML into our asset management solutions is the thing of the future that we are working on. We are including artificial intelligence into our design solutions as well. So these are some of the new technologies that's coming up. A very recently launched solution is our latest generation multi-tenant digital twin solution, which we call it as SDX2, which is leveraging data and creating a digital twin for the physical assets where people are able to work on different sites on a similar platform and take decisions without the siloed information.
And sustainability is emerging as like a major factor in the industry. What sort of sustainability element that you incorporate in your offerings?
So even currently we talk about sustainability, we don't have two earths, we have just one earth. Today also the amount of resources that we are using as a population across the globe, we are using somewhere around 1.2 or 1.3 times what is there on earth. So for us to do more with what we have is our contribution towards the sustainability part. So if you can make your assets which are currently there run for another 10 years with more efficient and productive outputs. That's our gift to the sustainability part. If you're creating something new with lesser emissions and more towards conscious about the environment, our solutions are working towards that with the owner operators. That's our contribution to the sustainability era.
If you see, a lot of plants are coming up in the chemical and petrochemical sectors. Government has also announced few mega refineries here. So if you market is also becoming competitive as a established player in the market, what would be your strategy to maintain the leadership positions in the chemical and petrochemical sectors in India?
So the Indian market is quite large, and it allows every company to come and adopt and give the USPs that they have. Hexagon, being a leader in technologies of digital solutions, has always worked with the client in a way that it suits their needs. We do not go into a client office and say that you have to work in certain way. We go ahead, understand what they're working, where they are on a digital journey, and partner with them on that digital journey. That's our mantra of selling or getting involved or becoming a trusted advisor to our end client. And that's where we think that allows us to continue having our leadership dominance in India.
How was your performance, overall performance in 2024, and what is your expectation from 2025?
So 2024 was a great year for us. We've grown in our both in team, in business, and in our technology arena. 2025 is also an exciting time for Hexagon. We are going through multiple changes inside and outside the organization, and we are looking forward of bringing more stronger solutions into the market, where we will be partnering with a lot of chemical and petchem industries to make sure that they are leveraging the power of their data.
Any expansion plan, further expanding to other sectors or other geographical areas? Like if you see, lot of plants are coming now in Odisha, Assam, that sort of any?
We are there wherever our end client is. We do not have any restriction in India on where we have to go, where we don't have to go. If we are working with companies such as Petronet LNG, where they're building up new plants, we've just partnered with GAIL on their Usar petchem plant. We are working with private companies such as Adani to work with them. So a lot of businesses happening. We are working with each of our clients, and as India is growing, we are growing with them.
What could be your share in the chemical and petrochemical digitalization arena, and where do you see yourself 5 years down the line on the digital map of Indian chemical and petrochemical sectors?
So I do not have the right numbers on a market share level, but I think if we look at chemical and petchem plants, we are touching through our technologies these plants either in their feed, pre-feed, design, conceptualized, project management stages. Now we are expanding into the operations and maintenance phases. So 5 years down the line, I feel that every petchem plant in India or every chemical plant in India, we hope to touch each of these plants with one or more technologies of ours. That's going to be our future plan.
Any message that you would like to give to industry on digitalization and its benefit?
Well, digitalization is here to stay, and it's been proven that the early adopters and the adopters that have taken up the technology trends have started to see the investment returns already. So I would only ask my colleagues and peers in the petchem and chemical industry to look at it with an open view. Yes, it is an investment outside the regular work that they are doing and the critical work they are doing, but this investment today is elongating and creating a more efficient, safe, productive plant of theirs in the future times.